All around the world, there are thousands of types of fruits with different colors, flavors, and seasons. Yet there is one small fruit that has managed to capture the hearts of people everywhere: the strawberry. The amazing thing is that whether you live in Asia, Europe, or America, strawberries almost always find their way to the table, whether it is spring, summer, or even the freezing cold of winter. Every year, global production reaches more than 9 million tons of strawberries, stretching from the vast fields of California in the United States to high-tech farms in Spain, and even to the modern greenhouses of Japan and South Korea. So how does the journey unfold that transforms these delicate berries into premium desserts, or those sweet jars of jam? Today, we are going to dive into the process of growing, caring for, harvesting, and processing strawberries, while also exploring the new technologies that are reshaping this agricultural industry. Before a young strawberry plant is placed into the soil, the journey truly begins with soil preparation, the foundation that determines the long-term growth of the entire strawberry field. Farmers must ensure that the soil meets three important conditions. It must be loose, well-drained, and rich in organic matter. These factors allow the roots to grow deep, absorb nutrients evenly, and prevent waterlogging, which is one of the leading causes of root rot in strawberries. The soil's pH level is also checked very carefully. Typically, strawberries grow best in a range between 5.5 and 6.5. If the soil is too acidic, farmers will add lime to neutralize it. On the other hand, if the soil is too alkaline, they will add organic matter or sulfur to restore balance. All of this is done with one goal in mind: to create the ideal environment for young plants to thrive. After testing, the soil is thoroughly plowed and enriched with organic or biofertilizers to provide a natural source of nutrients. In many countries with advanced agriculture, farmers even sterilize the soil with hot steam or apply biological agents to eliminate disease-causing organisms and harmful fungi left behind in the soil. This careful preparation greatly reduces the risk of diseases in the strawberry field right from the very beginning. Once the soil is ready, the next step is choosing the right variety. Around the world, there are hundreds of different strawberry varieties, each suited for a specific purpose. Large, plump, and visually appealing strawberries are often grown for fresh market sales. Meanwhile, smaller varieties with a sweeter, more intense flavor and aroma are cultivated for making jam, syrup, or industrial food products. Choosing the right variety is not only about appearance, but also closely tied to the product marketing strategy of each region and country. It can be said that even just the stages of preparing the soil and selecting the variety already form an art in themselves, requiring deep knowledge of soil, climate, and consumer markets. This is the very foundation for the long and challenging journey of the strawberry plant. Once the soil preparation is complete, the strawberry beds begin to take shape. Farmers cover the surface of the raised beds with a layer of black agricultural plastic mulch. At first glance, this simple layer may not look like much, but it serves many important purposes. It helps retain soil moisture and reduces water evaporation under the hot sun. At the same time, the mulch prevents weeds from growing, cutting down on the labor needed for weeding. Most importantly, When it rains, it keeps mud from splashing directly onto the fruit, ensuring that every strawberry remains clean and shiny. In addition, the black film helps stabilize soil temperature, creating an ideal environment for young roots to develop. When the beds are ready, planting begins. On large farms, semi-automatic planting machines are used to drill small holes into the mulch and place the young seedlings in the exact position. On smaller farms, this work is done by hand with the skillful care of farmers. Regardless of the method, spacing between plants is always calculated carefully, usually about 12 to 16 inches, which is 30 to 40 centimeters, so that each plant has enough room to grow, with leaves not touching each other and sunlight reaching every root. Once the seedlings are planted, the care process begins, a stage that requires patience and precision. Strawberries love moisture but are highly sensitive to excess water. That is why most farms use drip irrigation systems or fine mist sprinklers. These methods deliver water evenly, in just the right amount, directly to each plant's base, avoiding waterlogged soil or leaves staying wet for too long, which would create the perfect conditions for fungal diseases to spread. In addition to water, strawberries also require a steady supply of nutrients. Water-soluble fertilizers are used so the plants can absorb them quickly and efficiently. In many places, modern technology called fertigation is applied, a method that combines irrigation and fertilization through an automated system. With fertigation, every drop of water and every bit of nutrients are delivered precisely to each root, minimizing waste and ensuring that every plant is nourished equally. Just imagine, across a vast field, thousands of strawberry plants stand in neat rows, watered rhythmically like the breathing of the earth itself. Each plant grows like a living being, nurtured by both human care and technology. It is this harmonious combination that creates lush, vibrant strawberry fields, promising a season of abundant, sweet harvests. Strawberries are known as one of the most demanding crops in agriculture. With their delicate skin and high water content, the fruits are extremely vulnerable to mold, bacteria, and insects. Just a few days of heavy rain combined with high humidity can quickly cause gray mold to spread, leaving an entire field of strawberries ruined in no time. To protect this sensitive fruit, farmers apply a variety of methods. In addition to using biological pesticides or safe microbial products, many farms grow strawberries inside greenhouses or cover entire fields with insect-proof nets. These measures help minimize outside intrusion while controlling humidity and temperature, creating a stable environment for healthy plant growth. However, caring for strawberries does not stop at protection. Another key factor that determines both the shape and quality of the fruit is pollination. If strawberry blossoms are not pollinated properly, the fruits grow deformed, uneven, and lose their commercial value. To overcome this, farmers harness the power of nature itself. They bring honeybees and bumblebees into the fields, turning them into tireless pollination workers. Every day, these bees visit thousands of flowers, carrying pollen from the male anthers to the female stigmas. This greatly increases the fruit set rate and results in plump, round, and irresistibly bright red strawberries. It can be said that from disease control to pollination, each step is crucial. Thanks to the harmonious combination of modern agricultural science and the natural assistance of bees, strawberries can reach perfection in both appearance and flavor. After strawberry blossoms are fully pollinated, a magical journey begins right there in the field. In just about 4 to 6 weeks, the tiny green dots at the tips of the flower stems start changing day by day. At first, the berries are still hard and green, with a small size. Then gradually they turn to a milky white, followed by a gentle blush of pink, before finally glowing in the vibrant red color that makes them so irresistible. Behind this transformation of colors is a complex biochemical process. As the fruit ripens, the level of natural sugars in the strawberry rises, turning the sharp sourness into a more balanced and sweet flavor. At the same time, aroma compounds such as esters and anthocyanins are produced in abundance, giving strawberries their uniquely enticing fragrance and taste that no other fruit can match. Because of this, strawberries are often called the fruit that signals summer in many countries. However, for farmers, this is also the stage that requires the most careful observation. Unlike bananas, mangoes, or many other tropical fruits that continue to ripen after harvest, strawberries do not ripen once they are picked. This means that if harvested too early, the berries will taste bland and lack sweetness. But if left too long, they quickly soften, spoil, and lose their market value. That is why the timing of strawberry harvest must be precise down to the very day, sometimes even the very hour. Farmers usually pick them early in the morning or in the late afternoon when the temperature is lower, which helps the fruit stay fresh longer. This moment is often compared to a race against time, where the grower's experience and intuition make all the difference. It can be said that the transformation of a strawberry from green to red is not just biological ripening, but also a testament to human patience and meticulous care. Every plump red strawberry in our hands is the result of both nature's wonder and the tireless effort of those who nurture it. When the strawberries have ripened to a bright red in the fields, the task that seems the simplest is in fact the one that requires the most effort and precision: harvesting. Today, in most countries, strawberries are still picked by hand. Workers spend hours bent over between the lush green rows. With 2 careful fingers, they pinch the stem gently, separating the fruit without bruising its delicate flesh. Each strawberry is then placed carefully into plastic baskets or trays, making sure they do not press against one another. Just one careless move can scratch the skin of the fruit and take away its market value. An experienced picker, after many seasons in the fields, can harvest between 44 and 88 pounds of strawberries per day, which is 20 to 40 kilograms. That number may not sound very large at first, but consider this: each strawberry weighs only a few dozen grams. This means that to reach that weight, a single worker must harvest thousands of berries during a long day of work. In California, the largest strawberry growing region in the United States, as many as 55,000 seasonal workers are hired every harvest season. They labor under the scorching sun, sometimes from early morning until late afternoon. It is their hands that make sure only the freshest and most beautiful strawberries are chosen for consumers all over the world. However, modern agriculture does not stop there. In many places, farms are now testing strawberry picking robots. These robotic arms are equipped with AI-powered cameras that can distinguish the ripeness of the fruit, then adjust their grip to harvest the berry without crushing it. While their speed is still slower than human workers, This technology points to a future where harvesting will rely less on manual labor. It can be said that every ripe red strawberry we enjoy is the result of patient and tireless work. A story where technology and human hands walk side by side, continuing to shape the future of modern agriculture. Right after being picked, ripe red strawberries do not sit around waiting. They are immediately taken straight to the packing area, usually located right on the farm. Here, workers begin a careful and precise process, sorting each berry by size, color, and ripeness. The strawberries that are uniform and visually appealing are placed into clear plastic trays. These trays not only protect the fruit during transportation, but also make them more attractive to shoppers when displayed at supermarkets. The trays are then neatly stacked into sturdy cardboard boxes and quickly moved into cold storage kept at a temperature between 32 and 36 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. This temperature range is carefully calculated. Cold enough to keep the strawberries fresh for longer, but not so cold that they freeze and lose their natural juiciness. Speed at this stage is considered critical. Just a few hours of delay can cause strawberries to lose their freshness, turn soft, and drop in market value. That is why the entire process from harvesting to storage runs continuously in a closed loop with no interruptions allowed. To shorten transportation time, many major supermarket chains around the world choose to sign contracts directly with farms. This not only ensures that strawberries move from the field to the store shelves as quickly as possible, but also guarantees that consumers enjoy fruit that is fresher, sweeter, and more flavorful. It can be said that behind every small box of strawberries in the supermarket lies a complex cold chain logistics system, where every minute counts in determining the quality of the product. Not all strawberries are sold as fresh fruit. In fact, a very large portion of the world's strawberry harvest is sent to processing plants. Here, the berries begin a new journey, transformed into a wide variety of products that meet global demand. One of the most popular products is IQF strawberries, individual quick freezing. As soon as they arrive at the factory, the strawberries move along an automated production line. First, specialized machines remove the green caps, leaving only the pure fruit flesh. Next, the berries are washed with high-pressure water to eliminate dirt and microorganisms. Those that pass inspection are sent into an ultra-fast freezing chamber at -31 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -35 degrees Celsius. This quick freezing technique is unique because it allows the strawberries to retain their shape, their bright red color, and almost all of their original nutritional value. Once packaged, they can be stored for months while still keeping their juiciness when thawed. Beyond freezing, strawberries are also processed into familiar everyday products. To make strawberry jam, the fruit is cooked with sugar and pectin, a natural gelling agent found in fruit. The cooking process is carefully monitored. The mixture must be stirred continuously to avoid burning and to maintain a balanced flavor. Once the jam reaches the perfect smooth consistency, it is poured hot into sterilized glass jars, sealed tightly, and rapidly cooled with a stream of cold air. This allows the jam to keep its characteristic flavor and vibrant color for months. In addition, there are strawberry juices, syrups, dried strawberries, and even chocolate-covered strawberries. Products that not only satisfy diverse tastes, but also enhance the economic value of the fruit. It can be said that from the field to the factory, strawberries are reborn in many different forms. And it is this creativity in industrial processing that allows this small fruit to appear everywhere, from family breakfasts and coffee shops to candies and desserts across the globe. As the global population continues to rise, the demand for fresh fruit, especially strawberries, has never slowed down. Instead of relying only on traditional farming methods, many countries are stepping into the era of smart agriculture. Advanced hydroponic greenhouses. In Japan, South Korea, and the Netherlands, modern strawberry farms are no longer tied to soil. Instead, the plants are grown in coconut fiber or rock wool substrates, while automated pipes deliver nutrient solutions with precise drops. The advantages are clear. Yields increase 2 to 3 times compared to outdoor farming. The strawberries are more uniform, with fewer pests and diseases. Farmers can produce year-round without worrying about harsh weather. Artificial intelligence, AI, and IoT applications. Some large farms are experimenting with sensors that track humidity, light, and temperature. From there, AI systems automatically adjust conditions to optimize plant growth. AI can even predict the exact harvest date, saving labor and reducing waste. Blockchain in the supply chain. Beyond production, strawberries today are also linked with traceability technology. For example, when you buy a box of strawberries at the supermarket, by simply scanning a QR code, the blockchain system can show you the farm where the strawberries were grown, the planting date and harvest date, the entire transportation and storage process. This builds absolute trust for consumers while enhancing the brand value of agricultural products. Future trends. In the next 10 to 20 years, strawberries may be grown inside urban skyscrapers using vertical farming systems, combined with renewable energy such as solar power to reduce costs, and perhaps even cultivated in outer space as scientists are studying the possibility of growing strawberries for long-duration space missions. The journey of a strawberry, from a tiny seed to becoming part of a delicious cake or a refreshing smoothie, is a story of nature, science, and human labor working hand in hand. It is proof that behind even the simplest things, there are countless efforts and intelligence at work. Which part of this journey impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can continue joining us in the next videos.